call my name when I'm moving through town, and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground. Hold up.
Hi everyone, welcome back. This is, as my brother calls it, my scary dog t-shirt. Insert photo. My dogs, or my mum's dogs at home, are definitely not scary, but it made me laugh. And the back also. Ooh. Yeah. So I brought this. Actually, I either brought it from my brother's shop or he gave it to me. I can't really remember. But either way, it's way too baggy, way too big. But I was looking like, oh, what fun top should I wear for this video? And I just opened my wardrobe because I can't remember what I was saying. But welcome back. If you're here already, make sure you guys subscribe. If you haven't, I'm watching, and sorry to be aggressive, but I do think I'm quite entertaining. So stick around. So today's vid, short and sweet. It's my fall. Oh, by the way, I don't call it fall. I call it autumn. But my autumn winter essentials. Okay, my first autumn winter essential is black trainers. Now I was on the Hoka website this morning looking. I know the next pair of hiking boots I'm gonna get, but just eyeing them up and just enjoying looking at them. And I'm always a brown brown shoe girl, but it's always useful to have a pair of black trainers. Honestly, who's wearing light trousers in winter, fall anyway? So it's just, to be honest with you, I was about to say to be honest with me, to be honest with you, it just makes an outfit look a little bit cheap in my opinion when it's like the sandwich method. I'm not gonna go into it. When you have like light trousers and then a dark bottom, dark trousers, okay, let me just, what I'm trying to say is when you have a when you have a dark trouser and a white trainer or a light trainer, it looks cheap, it looks tacky. I don't like trainers that look new. Honestly, black trainer, can't go wrong. But like I was saying, Hoka's hiking boots that I was looking at, they have a black pair, and like this is the first time I've ever been tempted by a boot that isn't dark brown. And if you guys know me, I'm definitely a practical girl, so you already know dark trainers is practical. Obviously if you live in England, they're gonna get muddy. Okay, the next one is like a light jacket. It could be denim, suede, maybe like a cool leather jacket, or even like a shell jacket. But to be fair, like trench coats and shell jackets are pretty useful for the rain. I mean, a trench coat is just like covers you up. I mean, I would say it's a winter coat, but you can definitely, because it is so thin, you can wear it in winter with loads of layers under it, or you can literally just wear it in full with a t-shirt under it. But more specifically, I'm talking about more muted tones, maybe not something so extravagant with logos all over it and designer, blah, blah, blah. Like, I am talking about more muted colours, but when I say muted, it doesn't mean boring. Like, you can get a jacket with cool embellishment, or something a bit different like a denim jacket with a hood, or a vintage army liner jacket, which I have one and I have worn it so much. Okay, next, I'm gonna call this a comfort blanket. And I have such like a deep-rooted, I'm gonna say, not problem, maybe love of something comfort. Even since I was like a younger, well, obviously babies are young, but like a baby or a toddler, I carried around this blanket called BB with me everywhere I went, as well as a doll called Ali. But yeah, she's still here, she's thriving. But I went through a bit of an emo stage when I was younger, and let's just say she's not looking great now. But my blanket, which basically was like a rag by the end of it. And then I transitioned like secondary school into my tartan scarf, which was like massive blanket. If you guys, any silent watchers probably used to hang out with me, like you all know that I used to wear that literally all the time, and it got me into trouble and out of trouble, and I'm just gonna leave that one there. And then after that, my now husband gave me a jacket when I was younger, and I literally slept with it every night for probably a year, and I still have that jacket. I actually sold it on Depop like last year, and I was like, no, I can't send it because it smelled of him. But it's just, I just love like a comfort thing. And even now at night, I need a pillow or bunch up the sheets to go to bed. But I'm talking about a comfort blanket in a different way, okay? Now, it could be a beanie, could be a hat, could be a cap, could be a bonnet, could be a hood. Wait, bonnet. Oh yeah, bonnet. It could be a hood, like could be a scarf wrapped around your neck, ready to put up like a hood. Like that's usually my go-to. Or my little H&M ride or die things that I've had for years now that I still wear in the winter. It's just like a hood. But I love that so much because this is such a good transitional thing to have. I'm not promoting fast fashion, but if you can find anything similar to this, I'm sure there's probably loads on Vinted. I'm sure there's probably loads of H&M ones on Vinted as well, to be honest with you, but it's good because it's like it looks like you're wearing a jumper and you feel cozy, and the hood's there if it rains without having to actually wear a jumper. Now for some people watching, it's probably a beanie for you, but beanies make me feel stressed out because they're really tight, and even when I go on a hike I can't wear a beanie because it's too tight on my head and I just don't like it, and I always end up taking it off. Next one, Uggs. Listen. I don't necessarily mean the brand Ugg, but any shoe of the sorts, perhaps not a moon boot. I think they're maybe a little bit too chunky, but something of the Ugg category. And what my point is that I'm trying to say is a shoe that you can wear in the house and at the house. Now, don't call me a smelly girl, okay? I can hear you. I can actually hear you. So stop the comments and go comment something nice instead because I can hear it. But yeah, I love getting a secondhand shoe. And to be fair, I have no shame in the fact that I'll go to someone's house. Not someone I don't know well, like a friend's house or my family's house. And best believe I'm leaving my house in the Uggs. I'm getting out the car in my Uggs. I'm stepping into their house in my Uggs. And guess what? I'm wiping my shoes and then I'm keeping them on. Sorry, sue me, but it's a good transitional piece. You can get away with it. They're socially acceptable as well. But to be real with you guys, until I have the funds to buy myself like a really nice comfy pair of sheep wool, not Ugg, because there's another brand, I think it's called Shepherd or something, that I like because the seam is like over right in the middle of your foot instead of around it like Ugg, and I really like that detail. But yeah, to be honest with you guys, until it gets a bit colder, I'm not going to be buying that. So yeah, and I guess it's practical in a way because it is nice and warm, but it's probably not practical so much if it rains because your feet, your little toes are probably going to get wet. However, you could probably get some sort of variant of this, perhaps a quilted Ugg boot, which I've owned and I still have one pair, but this is a really good transitional piece because it still kind of gives like trainer vibes at the same time. But now the last one, it might sound obvious as a transitional piece, but let me explain because there's more depth to this one, okay? A jumper. Now, I've written down my list of my criteria for an autumn transitional jumper, and I've brought two. One was that stripe one that I wore in a few videos back, and the other one I actually wore in a few videos back as well, and it's got the word project on it, and it's like beige. So if you remember those two, they're the two that I've brought with this list in mind. So I'm going to read this list to you. Okay, has to be cotton material, long sleeve, no hood, not cropped and not long, sitting on waist, and be able to wear a top underneath or a t-shirt underneath, and needs to fit under a coat, okay? I'm not talking about winter. It's only September, so we can afford to buy more of a thin jumper. I'm sure there's millions on Vinted. Now, again, with this one, you want one that you can wear in the house and out the house, and that is socially acceptable. And I mean, I guess everything is socially acceptable if you want it to be. Is that true? I don't know. But you maybe want to get a jumper not so big and thick, because the fact is, autumn days, especially in England till October, I'm literally going to Cornwall in October for a week to just have a really, really wholesome time, to be honest with you. But it's not actually like freezing cold now. If anything, our summers in England are getting later. I don't know if that's fact, but that's what it feels like. But honestly, I'm sure you can find like a really cool vintage one, something that's a little bit different without having to run to H&M to buy a boring pastel pink jumper, okay? Material's not going to be good. Get a second-hand one. But you kind of, by the way, when I'm saying you have to, I'm not saying you actually have to. Like, this is just what it's just cat advice, okay? But you can do really what you want. But I'm saying go for more muted tones. I think in general, know your color palette and stuff like that. But you don't want to get something like so obnoxious looking with these patterns or a bright color. I actually had this Looney Tunes one, which is still cool. I think it was it was from ASOS. I wore it literally all of last year, and I still have it, and I still actually wear it from time to time, but I just got bored of it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to be buying clothes that I get bored of. And the past like year and a half, I have definitely been so much better than that, because I still have things that I bought a year and a half ago where I'm still wearing religiously now, so that is good. But to be fair, in autumn you don't really need like a big coat. You can probably get away with just wearing a t-shirt and a cool, thin, well-fitted to you, however you, whatever that looks like, jumper with a little cap. I think that's a cute look. And look, we got many months of autumn. We got many remember in my last video I said many clothes and I couldn't stop saying the word many. Yeah, why is that? Many clothes. You've messed me up because I can't say many without saying many twice now. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying, but yeah, a jumper looks cute with a cap, but you don't want to do it in a clean girl kind of way. I mean in like a trucker hat, like a cool but that's just my vibe. But honestly, you guys do what you want. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I wasn't too chaotic for you, but I feel like I usually am chaotic, but you should know what to expect by now. But my head thinks quicker than my mouth, so I'm trying to tell you guys stuff, but really my mouth is like not caught up yet. So I'm about to film another video right now for tomorrow or the day after, whenever I feel like posting. But I post twice a week, once every Sunday and then one in the week. And I'd really appreciate if you guys did subscribe, because to be fair, I mean, maybe for some people you might think, oh, the channel is growing so slow, but I'm like, it's actually growing really fast. Like wherever you come from, it's so cute. And I love our little safe place. Anyways, I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna have the same hairstyle in the next video because it's got greasy rosemary oil in it, so I can't wear it down. Okay, have a good day. Love you lots. Drink water. Yeah, drink water because it's good for you and it gives you energy. Okay, love you. Bye.